We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
But in practice, what does this mean for Venezuela? President Nicolas Maduro was taken from Caracas to detention in New York, where he faces drug trafficking-related charges.
Happy New Year.
BBC Verify identified 5 locations that were targeted, including Maduro's compound. And as the operation played out, President Trump and colleagues watched on. He called it stunning. But history shows America has been more effective at removing other countries' leaders than managing what follows. So what happens this time? First, who will be in power? For now, Delcy Rodriguez has been sworn in as interim president and has stated Venezuela will never be a colony. Trump claims she's cooperating. Or there's opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. Her party says it won the 2024 Venezuelan election. At the time, the US said it agreed. But on Saturday, Trump said this.
Oh, I think it would be very tough for her to be the leader. She doesn't have the support within or the respect within the country. She's a very nice woman.
It appears a Venezuelan will still lead Venezuela, but in the short term at least, they'll be approved by the US. Next, who maintains security in Venezuela? Trump says the US is willing to stay involved.
We're not afraid of boots on the ground if we have to have. We had boots on the ground last night.
But there's a huge difference between the Maduro raid and an ongoing operation to maintain security. Venezuela has a police force and a sizable military. Both have been supportive of Maduro. It's not clear if they'll now cooperate with the US or what Trump will do if they don't. Then there's who controls Venezuela's oil. It accounts for nearly 20% of global oil resources. Trump wants to make the most of that.
We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country.
But it's not just money for Venezuelans. Trump says this oil wealth will go to the US as reimbursement for damages caused by Venezuela. It's not clear how this works, but it is clear that Trump intends the US to control the production and income of Venezuela's oil industry. None of this is normal for a sovereign country. And there are apparent contradictions here. After winning the 2024 election, Trump promised this.
They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars.
It's caused some surprise that that's involved overthrowing a president and seeking to run another country. And then there's the justification for Maduro's capture and for the multiple deadly strikes on boats in the Caribbean, that it's about drugs. But while Venezuela does act as a transit country for cocaine, according to experts, it's a relatively minor player in global drug trafficking. Also, Trump recently pardoned a former president of Honduras who was serving 45 years for crimes related to drug trafficking. But if there are apparent contradictions, perhaps there's consistency too. Trump has repeatedly been explicit about wanting to take territory and resources from others. Katie Miller is a former administration official and wife of senior Trump advisor Stephen Miller. She posted this image of Greenland. Trump has previously declined to rule out using force to seize it. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth called the Maduro operation the best of America. Certainly, it showed us the reality of America under Trump. And Venezuela and the world are reckoning with what to do about that.